Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Misty Mountain Gaming Channel. I am your host, Big E, and we are back on our Undead Warlock. He goes by the name of Sorrow. Greetings, says he. Anyway, we're hanging out here in the Barrens, the crossroads, as it were. I'm queued up for some dungeons. What we're going to work on this episode, I'm going to slay some birds. Things. If I can find him, here's one. Gonna see if we can get a small egg or two. That's what we're gonna do. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Because we need a small egg, we have to... Wait, what's the recipe? How many do we need? We need to get Father Winter some gingerbread cookies. And we just need one small egg. No, we need 5 because he wants 5 cookies because he's a fat bastard. That was uncalled for. Hope you guys and gals are doing well. I think you can get a small egg from these plain striders. Obviously, honestly, I don't know. I know you can get it from buzzards and such. But I would consider these birds. Last episode we did a battleground, and last episode for me was literally 5 minutes ago, because I'm doing back-to-back episodes. I did change my shirt to make it seem like days have passed. And I got my Christmas hat on, man. Yes, I do. One of my Christmas hats. I have another one. I have this one. It looks a little weird, and that's because the hat is primarily green. Guess what happens when you wear green on a green screen? That's right, it doesn't show up. I also have a green Christmas sweater. And guess what happens when you wear a green Christmas sweater on a green screen? That's right, it doesn't show up. I wore it last year. Where's some buzzards at, man? There are no buzzards in the Barrens, are there? You would think there would be. I don't think there are. I looked at the auction house.
I need to get closer.
For the eggs. And of course, they are absolutely ridiculously priced. They're way overpriced. People taking advantage of people. That's what you do. That's what it's all about. The spirit of the holidays and all that. Take advantage of people and jack prices up. Speaking of jacking prices up, I think I've got to go to Walmart today. I don't want to go to Walmart. But I think I'm going to buy... I have a suitcase. I got a trip coming up. Today's the 15th for me, as you can see. I'm leaving on the 19th. Now, you guys aren't even going to see this video. I don't think you guys will see this video. Let's see. You'll actually see it the 27th, so I'm still gone. This is actually after Christmas time. Would you see this? Because the way I'm alternating the old holy and the sorrow here. But I've got a suitcase, but it's a little bit too big to fit comfortably under a seat or in the overhead. And I'm a light packer. I don't need... Well, I'm thinking about actually just taking a backpack. I've got a really nice backpack I'm thinking about taking. But anyway, I'm thinking about going down there and just getting a smaller travel bag. I don't know. Anyway, I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. Happy holidays. I just say Merry Christmas. There was a thing years ago where... Wait. Oh, ice cold milk. Right. I was like, why can't I get ice cold milk? Because these humanoids have a chance to drop ice cold milk. We already have the ice cold milk. Sorry, I'm all over the place. People didn't want to say Merry Christmas or something? I don't know what the hell that's all about, man. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and say Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays and all that. Anyway, the last battleground we did on Sorrow was absolutely terrible. It was terrible. I was playing horribly. I wasn't really ready to do the battleground. That's really no excuse. I think it would take us for... Oh, look who's here. Look who it is. Oh, this is not... This is not the Alliance elite roaming mob that walks around. Wait, is this an elite? This is an elite. I have to turn... I gotta turn taunt back on here. This is an elite rare. These are rare. There are rares and there are elites. This is an elite rare. So this is actually really rare. I've only seen a handful of these in the game. But as you can see... Wait, what is my pet doing? Oh, right. I was going to attack that. What did I get? Garbage? That's unacceptable, Blizzard. That's unacceptable. Brocade shoulder pads? So anyway, so the silver portrait indicates a rare. But you can see when I hold it, you see down there in the bottom right, it says elite. Keep that in mind if you're doing a quest. Also, we did not read... I didn't read the book that we got. Let's read the book. We got this book, the last episode we do, The Feast of Wintervale. We're going to read this and find out what it's all about. Because it's not about presents and gifts and going broke, buying presents for people. The Feast of Wintervale. The later seasons of Azeroth are marked as a time of change in many cultures. The dwarves and the Tauren especially look to a legend of the coming winter veil, the blanketing of the land in snow, thus heralding a time of renewal as a time for celebration. Though the understanding of the legends that the races of Azeroth share are not dissimilar, the ways that they choose to acknowledge them are as diverse as the races themselves. The term Winter Veil is said to stem from a supernatural being referred in many cultures to as Great Father Winter. As he would walk the land late in the season, winter itself would be his billowing cloak. In his wake was the blanketing of the land in snow, and thus it is said that Great Father Winter would cast his wintry veil over the land. Though parts of Azeroth may lie in snow, it gives the land time for rebirth and renewal. The dwarves. Ever consumed with the research of their origins, the dwarves chose to celebrate the season as a recognition of Great Father Winter himself. They consider him to be the personification of one of the ancients of Azeroth, the Titans. Much as they claim lineage in one decree or another to these mystical beings, they consider their snowy home of Dunmorrow as the prime example of Great Father Winter's blessings. The Tauren. Let me look here. What did we get into? I can't move this book. Let's keep... Oh, we got a full group here. We got a full group. What are we running here? We will finish up that. It's going to go through all of the races, I do believe. Hiya. Let me use some actual grammar, not like, what we running. Still didn't get it right. What are we running, peeps? Razorfen Kraul. Well, look at me. I'm on my way. All right. I'm heading to Stone. I can also summon. Yeah, we've not used Ritual of Summoning once. We need 2 party members. The thing about the stone, I think you just need 1 other person. Wait, do I need 2 others or just 1? The Ritual requires the caster and 2, so you need 3 to do the Ritual of Summoning, and just 1 to do the stone. We'll finish reading on Great Father Winter after this. This might be a longer episode. I didn't actually expect to get in because when I queued up for the dungeon, there were only 2 other people listed. Have we done Razorfen Kraul on Sorrow? I think we did it on Holy. I think I healed through it. I could be wrong. It's a good thing we were down this way. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, this ought to be fun. This can be kind of a long dungeon. Most dungeons can be kind of long, with the exception of the Scarlet Monastery Graveyard. You can do that dungeon in like 15 minutes or quicker. We've got Healador, I'm assuming is our healer. Tauren Druid. What else do we have here? We have Taliant, Blood Elf Pally, potentially the tank. We also have a warrior. I'm not sure which one of these is going to be tanking. And then we've got Bob Bilby. It's Bob Bilby, the Orc Hunter. All right, well, I like this, and I'll tell you why I like this group, because pretty much anything cloth that drops is going to be for us. Mm-hmm. Where was I when I started running? Was I... yeah, I was going to say, if I was closer to Crossroads, I probably could have just flown down to Tarajo. This is fine. Tell you what I'm going to do, guys, to save some time. I'm going to do a cutscene right here, and we will reconvene when we are running into the dungeons. I'll be right back with you. 1, 2, skiddly-diddly-do. And boom, we're back. That literally took a minute. Not even a minute. I got the summons as soon as I stopped recording. Anyway, we're going to switch over to the old imp here. We don't want the Void Walker out. You don't want your Void Walker out if you're in a group, dungeon group, because unless you turn you can turn the taunt off on the Void Walker, but the fireballs I think do more damage. I don't even think I have... Why don't I have the Fellhound, man? Yeah, I don't think I can even summon my Fellhound yet. Demonology. I can't. I guess I get that later. Coming up. Alright, let's get into this. It's been a minute. It has been a minute since we were in a dungeon. Let's do some AoE here. We got a bunch of people. Can't have him running around. Running away even. Put some dots on some people. Some things. So let's see. Who's tanking here? Not sure. The Paladin? I think the Paladin is tanking. Let's help this guy out. Oh, hello there. We just hit level 30. Let me keep dots up on things. Spread my dots around. I think that's probably the best play here. The Hunter has his pet Kraul on, but I think he needed it right there. Because we pulled off the Pally. Or is it the Warrior? Here's the Warrior. That's the Paladin. No, what? That's the Warrior. The Paladin is tanking. Got somebody's doing some pretty good DPS in here, I'll tell you that. It might be me, but I don't think it is.
I need to target something first.
I don't know if this is the best play, what I'm doing right here, but I don't know. AoE damage seems good. Some of these mobs are getting away. That really should be the Hunter with the concussive shot. That's just my personal opinion. Throw a concussive shot on that mob that's trying to run off. Going through a bit of mana. We'll have to stop and take a drink after this. Can't do the gnome? What does that mean? Let's take a quick little drink here. Oh, he had the gnome costume on. I see. Yeah, a lot of people hate on the gnome, man. That's actually why I chose, when we did the warrior let's play, that's why I chose the gnome. The contrast of being a warrior and a gnome, it really appealed to me. We had a lot of fun with that. We'll probably see Mountain again on the channel at some point. Let's put dots up on everything. We just got knocked down there. Oh, this guy doesn't have any dots. I don't want him to feel left out. Let's make sure we get our dots up. I didn't even see that mob. So used to PvPing, I'm not used to being in the dungeon group. We're going to focus on the healer right here, I think. Well, I don't know if he's a healer, but we're going to focus on the caster. Is how we're going to do this. They can do some annoying stuff. Anything with mana, I always feel like can do some really annoying crap. This isn't as good as Blizzard, right? I don't think it's anywhere near as good as Blizzard. I'm completely out of mana. Let's drink up. How much does that use? 363. Okay. Also have to remember not to interrupt myself. That was pointed out to me in the channel. Like, if I start casting this, I may as well finish the channel, because someone pointed out that I think I pay for the cost of it as soon as I click it, so it's really wasteful if I cancel the channel of it. Like, I need to let it finish so I get the full benefit of it. You can start let's start this guy in here. Oh, we're done drinking there. I don't know why I didn't get a full drink. We don't need a shield.
I need to get closer.
That's a free cast right there. Free Shadow Bolt, but not gonna have time to get it off, unfortunately.
Too far away.
Probably have to pick up a few more. I need to pick up a few more soul shards here. There's one. I'm gonna make a soul shard up, and who can res here? The druid. I'll put it on the druid. It seems like we're gonna need it. We might. I'm just dotting everything up that I can here. Going through quite a bit of mana. Having a little trouble holding aggro here. The Palady. I don't think it's easy to do. But Consecration is usually fine. One of the problems I'm seeing, though, is the Hunter does have his Growl on. Some tanks, I guess, don't care about it. But I would keep it off unless the tank says he doesn't mind. Or maybe check in with the tank. That's just my opinion. Because what it can do, it can pull, and when things start getting spread out or the tank moves around, that mob can stay and things aren't lined up and grouped up properly. Oh, level 30. That is a talent point. Let's pick a talent point. What are we doing here? It looks like, what was unfinished? I think I can pick something new here. We're going to pick Suppression. Let's just max Suppression out there because I don't have a lot of time here. I need to get up here and start helping. That increases our chance to hit with spells. Think how that works. These guys are rolling. They're back here. They are back here. Get a couple more soul shards here. I'm gonna put the SS on the healer here. My soul stone. Always do that if you're a warlock. Put a soul stone on that healer. In case you wipe, that way the healer can res everybody. And hopefully he's in a spot where he can use the soul stone and then res some people, man. Started a bit too early with my with my trained soul there. I guess we'll make up a health stone. Yeah, what level do I get the Fellhound? I feel like that's the best. I think that's the best. As far as a dungeon and DPS, I feel like that might be the best thing to have. Let's dot everybody up here. Spread my dots around. Spread the love. Oh, that was nice. Oh, I got a mob on me, so we need to run to the tank. This is a pretty big pull. Is he going to drop Consecration? Come on, man. Get this thing off of me, dude. Alright, he picked it up. I don't know why he doesn't have Consecration up right there. Those dots should kill that mob off. If you're a hunter in the group, or warrior, not tanking or whatever, try to be helpful with mobs that run off. Save your concussive shot if you've got it. Put a concussive shot on a mob that's trying to run off. Maybe even run up and wing clip it. Same thing with the warrior. Maybe do a like hamstring or rend. Try to keep that mob from getting away and pulling other stuff. Look at me bossing people around, telling people how to play. They're like, why don't you play your class? I'm just trying to be helpful, man.
I'm out of range.
That knockdown is kind of annoying. I'll try to conserve a little mana here. Who did he just mana burn? Did he mana burn me there? He might have. Alright, let me just use this up. Oh, he's getting a renew? He put a renew on somebody. Boy, this isn't good. The way these mobs are getting away here. Look at that. That is... Okay, he did die, but good grief. I'll do mana tap after this. Or life tap, rather. Oh, I think he did he accidentally need something? I wasn't paying attention. Or maybe he passed on it, I think is maybe what he was saying there. I can barely hear the music. It's probably because I have this damn hat on, I think is what's happening there. See if we can get him down. Double shadow bolt right there. Felt pretty good. What do we have here? It's not better than ours, so we'll greet it. The Death Speaker Mantle. Did everybody read that? Yeah, they should. I don't think anybody wants cloth shoulders in here. I don't know. Somebody might. I have no quests in here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I just got resisted there. How dare you, sir? Yeah, I don't see a consecration being put down. I saw it. There it is. Okay, there's the there's a consecration. Focus the mana user down here. Healing wave interrupted. That was a great interrupt there. I have no dots on this guy.
I don't have a target.
Hold the doggy. Oh, we've got a pack over here. Do some wanding. Get a little bit easier on the manta. The mana even. Boy. Let's help out around here. See if I can get this off the warrior. Got him. Oh boy, we just pulled the boss here. That means I can't mana up. That was unfortunate. Oh, this is a rare. This isn't a boss. Rare mob. Oh, this is a boss. Somebody just leveled there. I'm out of mana, so we're going to be wanding here. I could life tap. I'll let my dots tick. The hunter's on that mob that's trying to get away there. We'll keep corruption up. What dropped off the rare? I didn't see anything drop. Oh, pauldrons. Pauldrons dropped there. Look at the agility and strength on that. Surely somebody will need that. A need roll of 6? Always send the new guy. I think that's what he says. I don't know what he says. Drink up when we can. Got going on here. Send the pet in. Get manned up. Got to get these mobs off of the healer right here. All right, I think he got him back. Couple more shards. Very nice, my wife. Isn't there... Oh, I guess that's nothing. I thought this... I'm thinking of a different place in the dungeon. So I think at level 30 we can afford some new drinks. They'll restore mana a hell of a lot quicker. I think. Let's make sure everything gets dotted up right here. That's a free Shadow Bolt. Definitely got to cast that. Do some AoE here. Guess that AoE's not too bad. I mean, I don't think it's great. There's another rare. Look at this. Should not get away. That's a free shadow bolt. Make sure we get that off. What do we have here? Some leather. We can't wear leather. This guy's all over me here. Yeah, seems like a pretty good leather item right there. What is that? Increases spell power by 14. Yeah, I'd imagine the druid would want that. The hunter too, I guess. I don't know. I mean, the hunter might need on it, but I would say that's for the druid. The paladin and the warrior aren't going to want that garbage. These guys are rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those doggies rolling, rawhide. Thank you. Some 60s rawhide for you there. Spread my dots around. Just takes so long. I feel so inefficient doing this, but I think this is how you play it, right? Let's group up here if we can. I gotta remember not to miss those free shadow bolts. Do we have pack on? What's going on? Why is everybody dazed? Pack is not on. It must be like head crack. I think that's what it is, that ability. Something like that there. Let's wait a minute here. Let's see if we can get these things grouped up a little bit better. So you see the pet? The pet has Kraul on, which is not good. I don't think you really want to be doing that. Some classes have more trouble than other classes holding threat. I don't think it's easy on a warrior. I think it's easier on a paladin, but I could be wrong.
I need a target.
Do. Consecration's good, right? Isn't that a pretty decent aggro holder? Well, I think another problem is I think we're going in a little bit too quick. Starting DPS, like give them a 3-4 seconds, gather everything up, let them get that consecration down, develop a little bit of threat. I think is how you play that there. Reshadow bolt, get that off. Give me your soul. How many? We have 15. We got quite a few. Should be okay. Now these bats, man, this can be rough on a caster and a healer. Any caster. These bats do like an AoE silence. It's pretty brutal. Is his soulstone still up? It's gonna fall off soon. I gotta keep my eye on this. I'm gonna put this back on him when it falls off. Because if the healer goes down, we can wipe. So you see, he's trying to pick him up, and I think we're just kind of starting a little bit too early here, but I'm going to do some AoE right here. Alright, I think that worked out fairly well. There should be a quest or two in here. The hunter's pulling a little threat with his heirloom bow there. Take a quick little drink. Oh. Now let's take a quick little drink. No. Now let's take a quick little drink. A lot of leather dropping. Yeah, man. Happy holidays to everyone. think this comes out 2 days after Christmas. It should. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Spent some time with your family, some friends. As you're watching this, I am somewhere in Virginia. I went to go visit family. It's been a long time. It's got them grouped up nicely right here. Kind of.
I need to target something.
I have a macro that my pet uses. But I think I need to switch it. When I use the macro, what it does is it sends my pet into attack whatever I've targeted and also casts corruption instantly. But it's not the most useful when I'm trying to switch targets. And I'm not actually sure this is the best place. I'm going to run back to the tank here because I picked up a little bit of threat. Run it into this consecration.
I don't have a target.
Put the soul stone back on the druid here. Interrupted me. Let's try that again. Look at that dagger. Not a bad little dagger. Do a little life tap here while we're running. Maybe the druid would throw a little hot on me there. I'll use a bandage. There's a little hot. He's like, what's going on with the warlock? That's fine, bro. First time on Sorrow, and there was a warlock doing that, man. It was freaking me out, dude. Because the warlock was getting down so low, like right before each pull, and I was like panic mode for a solid 15, 20 minutes.
I need to get closer.
I do need to get closer.
I need to target something first.
Boy. This is a pretty big pull. Let me spread dots around, and then we'll do some AoE here, I think is the way to play this. Kind of want to be a mage sometimes, man, with the... You can run up, do the Frost Nova, freeze everything in place, do the Flame Strike, and then get that Blizzard going on. My rotation is such a mana hog. I'm not being really efficient, though. I'm definitely not being really that efficient. But it is hard for me to just kind of like wand, put a dot or two and then wand. It's hard for me to do it. Oh, we have... Oh, that's a warrior with a bow. I was like, do we have two hunters? That's interesting that the warrior is using his bow here. I think he's staying out of silence range. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on there. That's interesting. I've seen warriors obviously use the bow to pull. If they're the tank. Consecration plus Rain of Fire might be good. Does a fair amount of damage. It's not amazing. Picking up a lot of junk.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Get rid of these damn totems. Guess what we're gonna do?
I can't carry anymore.
Oh man, oh my god, dude. All right, get rid of that. Let me eat and drink. I got to drop some garbage. Oh, I actually won the dagger there. Let me drop some of this gray stuff here. Don't need it. Gray pants, gray shoulders, gray feathers. Actually, that's actually a light feather. Okay, I don't need any more soul shards. I've got plenty of soul shards. But I want the silk. Let me get up here and help.
I'm out of range.
Bah! My power rules here!
Chain bolt.
Our new allies will avenge us!
Wrecked! What we got here? Oh my. Oh my. I don't want to trade my spell power, I don't think. Yeah, I'm just going to greet it. Somebody needed it. I like our spell power. See if we continue up here. Thank you for sharing that quest. I should have asked. It might be a chain quest. I think I need to... He didn't dismiss his pet. Let me see what happens to my imp. Hopefully he'll just come down. Okay, he does come down. See if we can keep this mob from running off here. Let me AoE right here. There's a lot of mobs in here. We got all kinds of things in here, man. The healer is pretty low here. That's why I put the soul stone on the healer. Alright, we've got people casting on us all over the place. How did we pull so much? Did his pet run around? This might be a wipe right here.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I'm getting some nice instant shadow bolts. I gotta help the healer out. He's got mobs on him. I'm pretty much out of mana. Pretty big pull here. I don't know if a pet ran around. I don't think a pet ran around. I didn't see a pet, but I wasn't paying that much attention. I know that my pet didn't run around. There's another level, dude. Pretty crazy. That was a big-ass pull. Can't believe we got a whole nother level out of that, man. That's this joyous journeys that's happening there. Maxed out there. Improved life tap. This probably is good. Because our life tap is pretty damn weak sauce. Fell concentration. Reduce the pushback suffered from damaging attacks while casting by 70%. That seems good. Increase the range of my affliction spells by 10%. That also seems pretty good. Siphon life. I'm going to get that. When you deal damage with corruption, we are instantly healed for 40% of the damage done. Give me that. I like little passives like that.
I need to get closer.
These make pretty cool hunter pets. I think. These boars in here. I think they look pretty cool. Got an iron deposit there. I can't get that. I did not see this. I need to stop picking up this garbage. I don't know why I'm doing it.
Too far away.
Got 3 boars. Dot everybody up. And we'll do a little AoE. Let me see if they have any quests to share. Kind of a little bit late to ask. We might get something, though.
I'm out of range.
Just the escort. And he's got a class quest? Gotcha. No worries. We need some drinks. I gotta pick up some drinkies. Drinky McSquinky Rinkies. Hey, bro, I like your glasses. Bob Bilby. Oh, hello there. What's going on here, man? This thing's all up in our business. Oh, the warrior has the, this is part of getting your whirlwind sword. I'm pretty sure you have to come in here. I think I remember doing this on Mountain. That's what he's talking about, I'm pretty sure. I keep picking up the garbage. I need to not auto-loot.
Too far away.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm like 90% sure that that's, the warrior has to come in here. He has to go all over the place. Wrathy Highlands. He's got to farm those, elementals. Hold on, man. Let me not auto-loot here. I know I can just hold the shift key down, but I'm not doing it. I keep not doing it. Look at the healer tanking here. Like, come get some of this staff action. I cannot believe the amount of XP we're getting in here.
Closer.
Yes, you do. Just ran out of range. Oh, we started the escort. I didn't even see the goblin here. I wasn't paying attention that they actually even started it.
I'm out of range.
Do some wanding here. I should have enough drinks to finish up the dungeon, but...
Too far away.
What do you mean too far away? I might work out another macro for my imp attack. Yeah, I don't want any of that. Yeah, much better auto-loading for sure. I love the sound a goblin makes when he attacks or he gets threat. He's like, ah! Life tap. Life tappage. I don't have a firestone? My firestone's not up, man. Scare the healer to death. Make this healer work. It's like, do whatever you want. I ain't worried about you. There we are. There he goes. He's got me. He's got me. Let me put a, why don't I have this up? Because I'm terrible, that's why. Put this. Gotta put this on my staff, man. My firestone. Yeah, I'd say really good XP. That joyous journeys. It is kind of nice to be having XP turned back on. And once again, thank HC Nancy, Mr. Drew, for helping me out with that. What a guy, what a guy, what a guy. I didn't have enough gold to turn it back on. It cost 10 gold to turn it on and off. And I didn't have it.
I need to get closer.
And look at that, we're already level 31. I wonder if I put any Christmas music on in the background here. I probably didn't. How dare you? Can we all just get along? My little imp, such a good little guy. It's all about the fellowship of beings. I was going to say man, but we've got undead in here. We've got all kinds of stuff happening. Let's read that. A need roll of 5. Agility. I'm assuming the hunter.
Out of range.
The hunter needed it. But that's also good for a... agility is good for a lot of classes. Helps with your armor, helps with your crit. Great for a hunter. Well, then why did you need it, Taliant, if you don't need it? The warrior will take it. Yeah, it's good for a warrior too, agility. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh-da-da-da. I wonder if he got his warrior thing done. Yeah, it raises crit chance. I don't think it works with spell casting. I think agility is much better for a melee person. Don't think it applies to crit. I could be... I mean, spell... Crit doesn't... The agility doesn't apply to your crit chance with spells. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's a melee thing. I think it actually tells you, doesn't it? Increases critical hit chance by 5. But increases your crit. It doesn't actually say, but I feel like that's a thing. It also applies to your base armor or something like that. Alright, I guess we get the boss boar here. Doesn't it come from this way? Or we might actually be finished. I can never remember. I feel like it runs in here. Soulstone fell off. Don't think we really need it. We're doing fairly well. I'll put it on him anyway. Did I put it on him? I think I did. Yeah, I put it on him. Are we done? I guess we're done. Maybe we're done? Yeah. GG, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, well, we need to do what we do. We need to get a little thumbnail saying, hey, look where we were at. We were in a place doing some stuff. Alrighty, guys and gals, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it. That didn't take that long. Nice little run there. Figuring the first 10, 15 minutes, we were outside the dungeon. Anyway, happy holidays to everyone. Got the new year coming up. Hope you're having a wonderful time. You guys and gals take care. I will see you in a future episode.
Stay optimistic.
Stay optimistic. Peace.